Wow, that's bright. Alright, video update. We pulled the rear tank off and pulled the fuel pump up out of the rear tank. The hose that's connected inside of it's got, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. I showed it in the other video. There's supposed to be a little gas hose about yay big, and it's the original one, so you know, it completely eaten away. So we replaced that. The fuel pump was still good, so we didn't order a new fuel pump. You know, Sunday, you're not going to get much of anything out of the to order. So we replaced that and put it back in, and it works, but there was another problem. When we were having the issues before, it was what it would do is, you know, after a little while, it would act like, I don't know how many people remember this, but at one point in time, you get sediment in your tank, you know, and it would start getting up to the line when you were accelerating, and as soon as you decelerate and let off the accelerator, it'd drop back down, and you would be fine until it started sucking back up into the hose again, and then drop back down, so on and so forth. It was kind of acting like that. Well, as it turned out, it was the hose that burned out or melted, whatever, disintegrated. So we dumped that out and sprayed out the tank, only to find out there was another problem. Before we pulled that line, we blew, you know, we put an air hose up to, I don't know, some kind of a switcher thing, a roux. I'm not a mechanic, so I make up my own language. Some kind of switcher thingamaroo, mabobber that hooks up to the other tank. Well, we disconnected that and put an air line up to it and blew backwards. Well, we forgot that there was something else in the way, and it blew the diaphragm out of it when we did that. And after we spent the 10 hours total, because this tank was a freaking bitch, we didn't find out until we put the tank back up and started it up and swapped it over to the rear tank, and we had leaking gas really bad. So my dad took it off, removed the diaphragm, and lo and behold, it's an adjustable diaphragm for a Holley or something. I don't know. But he says that's really easy to find, so we'll have that tomorrow. We got to drive down to Las Cruces, I think, to go get it bright and early in the morning, and put that back on, and we should be fine. I may or may not be able to do the roof. I definitely won't have time for the windows until I get home and make time, probably on my next home time from my job. You know, I'm a truck driver, I'm home once a week. So my next home time, I'll be able to do that. And pray to God it don't rain too hard. You know, it is Michigan. So, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there was a upstairs bunk type thingy right there. This would drop down into another bed. Well, what I'm doing is I'm cutting this out, and yeah, there's a 2x4 here. I'm going to put brackets here and here, and it's going to be a blanket storage space. That's what I'm going to do with that. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a shit. It's what I'm doing. So it's, you know, it's a good size space. You know, it's space for a twin bed. I don't know if y'all can see in there or not. Oh yeah, that light works pretty good. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Still got to hook the propane up tomorrow. We fixed the hot water tank, so we got that problem fixed. It takes forever for this thing to freaking heat up. 2 hours, just took a shower. It was kind of chilly. It lasted for about 10-20 seconds. So quick wash up, very invigorating. I'm supposed to be going to bed. That ain't going to happen. So all the faucets work. Still got to fix the toilet. Can't fix that now. It's usable. Pray to God it don't get hot because it'll freaking stink. But it works. Water goes, you know, whatever, number 1 or number 2. Hey, what happened? So yeah, you guys get the picture. It works, and I got to replace the ball on it. It's so old, if I start taking it apart and it disintegrates, well, I think I'm just going to replace the entire thing anyways, so whatever. Thinking about getting one of those composting toilets. If anybody has any suggestions on a cheap composting toilet that ain't too stinky, I'm all ears. Please get in touch with me. Storage is going to be a lot tighter than I thought it was. I thought I was going to have a lot more undercarriage storage. Not going to happen. All of that is for the pretty much tools and connectors and hoses and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's my update. Man, I look cross-eyed. Still got my broken nose, so here, get my good side. Yeah, that's it. So that's my video update, folks. Have fun and enjoy your day, because if you don't, it's only going to get worse. You have to enjoy every single day, and when things look bad, it's another day as soon as that sun rises, and there's always hope with a new sunrise. Ask God, pray to Jesus. If you have any problems with anything I say, fuck off, period. Love y'all, bye.